What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with more LEGO Indiana Jones The Original Adventures. This is The Last Crusade, Chapter 5, Desert Ambush Story. We're going to get an achievement called They're Well Out of Range, Dad. And we're also going to work towards that true adventure of 100K. But spoiler alert, we're going to fall just a tad bit short of that. Now, as per usual, we are going to go ahead and jump right into a cutscene. However, this particular cutscene was copyrighted for the first few seconds of it, so I'm going to go ahead and talk over it as Indy and his team overwatch the baddies. They proceed to get closer to what they need. No, I don't know. I was trying to do my, in a land where movie trailers are awesome. And, oh, here we go. Audience pick. Okay, so wait a minute. Was Pops taking a nap because of my terrible trailer attempt? Or was that something unrelated? I feel like he was taking a shot at me for my bad. Anyways, moving along. We're going to go ahead and we got control of Indy and Salah here. We got a bunch of bad guys we're going to take out first. I think there's like 4 sets of 3, maybe 3 sets of 3. We'll go ahead and take out both sets of tires on both sides of this middle truck here. It's going to puke out some bricks after we take out the front end as well. And we'll go ahead and build it back up into a box. This happens to be the first of 3 boxes we need to complete her to go ahead and slap down on these base plates. And actually what it's going to give us is all the parts needed to build our very own truck. That's right, we're going to get on out of here. But to do that, we got to find the other 2 boxes. So, take out a few more bad guys. We got some help, too. Looks like the cavalry has showed up here. And they're going to give us a little assistance. But what we need to do is go back over to this little cave here that's got a blockage over it. Smack that blockage, get up inside. Now, I got a little carried away here. You don't need to grab the lion's face and slap it on here. I wanted to hear what a lion sounded like. Roar! No, there's a mini kit. Feel free to grab it if you want, but just know that we're going to save that for our free play, which is actually coming up. We only have 2 more levels of story. Actually, 1 more level after this one. 1 more level, and then we're going to be getting into any preparations that may be needed, and if there are, we'll have a video called Preparing for Free Play, and if there isn't, we'll just go ahead and jump in and get to the getting. Now, don't forget that bluesy. All right, once you get all the way up top, as you can see here, we activated that elevator, got upstairs. This is kind of a funny angle here. The AI likes to push you off. It's like a game of King of the Hill, and I'm assuring you, you're likely to lose. But as it turns out, I got lucky, got to the elevator, took it down, and slapped it right onto the old base plate arena. And we'll go ahead and keep on with the keeping on down the street here. Now, there is a little bit of a detour here. Don't get distracted by that dig point. What we need to do is get up on that old horsey and have him buck us off. That's right. Yeehaw! We're going to have him kick us off up top here. Woo to the hoo! It is a little funny angle. I do recommend if you struggle getting up there, hopping on the horse, coming back towards the screen, maybe like right where we are right now, and then turning around and going straight down the road right back at it, getting that straight angle instead of that funny angle. All right, once you get all 3 boxes, we got plenty of bricks to build up, and we're going to make our own little, I call it a truck, but it's more of like a forklift, as you can see here. We'll grab that bluesy and that heart too, and we'll go ahead and get on out of here. Now, there is some more stuff. You can obviously get some more studdage. There is a mini kit or 2 floating around in here now that we have this tractor, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to go ahead and keep on going to the other side. Now, we got another cutscene here. This one was actually copyrighted as well. Now, we've been pretty lucky with that copyrighted audio for the last couple of levels, but not so much here. Now, this is kind of a tricky situation here. We've got one of the baddies in a tank there. I believe it's like the commander. I don't know what his name is. My bad for that. But we got to avoid the missiles or rockets that he's launching at us. So what I found was pretty helpful is kind of wait for him to shoot it at you and then dodge it. Certainly don't go and build up things right away. Maybe do like a half a build and then jump or hit that B button or circle, whichever platform you're playing on, and that should give you away. So watch, I'm not going to fill up the whole, nope, see? Gotta wait, and, well, it looks like I did get it all the way completed, but the goal was to not to, right? Like, you want to split those in half, but he will eventually come and drive over this, and it'll blow up and take away 1 of his hearts. Now, you can see that's what happens if you don't play it safe. I think I take another one here. Now, this is actually a really good way to get studdage back there, because he will shoot at you, and if you stand in front of those trees and stuff, it'll blow up all of them, giving you tons of studs. There's also a mini kit in there, too, and we wanted to make sure we avoided that, because we already kind of tempted you with one, and we don't want to keep doing that. It's like the old carrot being dangled on a stick, right? Not today. Not today. All right, so go ahead and fool him into shooting a rocket at that silver object right there. I guess it was a minecart, perhaps? Not Minecraft, but minecart. We'll go ahead and build up the second bomb, 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 bomb. He runs right over it, takes it out, depletes one more of his meats. And let's see here. We'll take one more chance. Oh, look at that. He's got moves like Jagger. We'll go ahead and build half of it up, jump out of the way. Oh, success. Although he did get Indy. Now, I keep going for the wrong spot there. If you notice, I kept going for the main mine itself versus the bouncing brakes. So be aware of that. Pay attention to the bouncing brakes. Go after those just in case you're having troubles with those. All right, he's going to make another lap around. He's going to go right over it. He's going to go kablooey, and then he's actually going to take off and go back through this little area here that's been blocked for us. Now, again, there's another mini kit in that back right corner in that tunnel there. You can actually go up to the top where those train tracks are on the high right there and fix that cart, and it'll crash down in there and get that as well. But again, we're going to come back and get that in free play, and we recommend you do as well, so you can grab all 10 at once and not have to worry about, well, did I get this one or not? Because that happens more often than you would think. People go, oh, I'll just grab it right now, no big deal. But then later they get confused. So. All right, speaking of confused, you want to get up top there, but hey, before you do it, you want to fool the old Rocketeer over here into blasting this silver box because it gives you the key you need. Now we can go ahead and hop on the old horsey again, get our nay on. Well, wait a minute. This was so maddening right here. Like, get out of the way, horsey! Anyways, he's going to go ahead and yeet us up there. We've got the key we need. We'll slap it into place. Not before taking another shot in the back, though. We'll go ahead and slap it into place. I get kind of in the back side of it here, preventing him from that right of, the shot. I guess we don't even need, you know what? I totally forgot. We don't, that key is free play related. You just needed to yeet up there and make your way across those tumbling little bridges there. If you stand on them, they will crumble, so you got to be careful. Oh, let's see. All right, we've got another vehicle scene. You know, I was a little disappointed to see this. I'm not going to sit here and, like, rag on TT or anything about this decision to kind of replay this. I know in the movie there's kind of a scene that's relevant to this, but at the same time, like, we already played an event just like this, and that's one thing that really grinds my gears, is that repetitive stuff. That's actually why I have such a hard time playing RPGs and such, is because although you might have a job for Bob, and Bob needs a popsicle, once you get that popsicle delivered, Johnny is going to need something else, and it's going to be the same thing basically over and over again. There's only so many things you can do in regards to fetch quests and whatnot, so, you know, seeing the repetitiveness, it was a little bit of a downer, but at the same time, it ends well. We actually are victorious here. I don't want to ruin it for you. Hopefully you've seen the movie and you know what happens, but essentially, we get out of here just in the nick of time. And not so lucky for the guy driving the tank, but we'll get to that in a hot second. So there's basically like 5 or 6 vehicles that pull up. Each one has, I believe, 3 bad guys that try to get you. Once that whole convoy's been removed, you got another attempt or a chance to go ahead and cha the bad guy and take some of that hearts away, or deplete that meter, as we like to say around here. But eventually we get all the way to the end, and guess what? We've officially tipped the final truck, and we're going to jump into the final cutscene, so we'll see you at the tolls. What was that for? Bloop, bloop. They're well out of range, Dad. Unlock, lock. We got that free play ready to roll too. We got Salah character token as well. And we came a little bit shorter, fell way short really, of that true adventurer treasure. Now overall we've got about 650k, which is probably not enough if I'm being honest, but we'll get there soon enough. But that is going to wrap it up for LEGO Indiana Jones The Last Crusade Chapter 5 Desert Ambush. Hey guys, we got one more level of story before we get into that preparations and get into those mini kit findings. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. That's going to go ahead and do it for me. As always, until next time.